If you love going to IKEA but you don't have the time to look through all of the new stuff they have every single month just to pick a few favorites, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Sofia. I make videos on minimalism, travel, and intentional living, and this is actually part 2 of my What's New at IKEA series. And this time it focuses a little bit more on smaller organization items, although I do mention a few bigger ones. If you haven't seen my other video, I'm gonna leave it linked up here. It's got a lot of really good stuff in there, and having said that, let's jump right into this video. Also, if you're new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe this video. I respond to all of my comments, and I would love to see you around. Also, once again, I'm most likely gonna butcher every single one of the names of these products, so we're just gonna ignore that. Item number 1 on this list is this Uppdaterra container, and it works perfect for organizing desks, but also for organizing cupboards, shelves, drawers, you name it. The best part is, if you pay a little bit more money, it comes with this fixture that you can put on the door or the side of a cabinet, and it actually allows you to pull it out to see more clearly. So I'm thinking this would be really useful, for example, for like a cleaning closet where you have like smaller products or sponges and stuff, and you want to organize them a little bit more neatly. You can just pull it out. But again, you can also use it to kind of organize drawers, or just use as a basket on the desk of your kids or your own desk with a bunch of little pencils. So it just seems like an all-around very useful product. The second product on this list almost flew right past my radar. It's one of those things that if you're not looking carefully, you definitely miss it. And so I wanted to highlight it. It's called the Kackla Extendable Box. I swear. And they have a lot of different sizes of this box, but the best part is that it's essentially a divider for like drawers, but you can extend it to fit the exact size of your drawer. And so, like I said, they have a bunch of sizes, so you could definitely adapt this to the layout of your drawer. If you're already familiar with those extendable dividers that you can buy on Amazon, and it kind of just like sections out the drawer for you, this is like that, except for, in my opinion, a little bit better, because instead of just allowing you to divide vertically like those do, you can make little sections. And so I'll show a bunch of pictures here so you can see what I mean. It allows you to be really flexible with the layout of your drawers, which means you can use it for clothes, you can use it in your office, you can use it for makeup. What stood out for me the most with this product was definitely the price tag. The smallest one is like €3, like about $3.50. And I mean, think about it. You could organize an entire drawer for less than $10, which I think is fantastic, especially because you can use these products all over your house. I mentioned this in my other video, and it's worth mentioning again. I am not going to go out and buy this product, unfortunately, because I already have my drawers perfectly divided, and I do not like promoting consumerism. So if I already have something that works, I'm not going to replace it. But now I'm kicking myself for already having a system that works, because I definitely want these boxes. So the next set of drawers that I have that need organizing, I'm gonna get these because I just think they're so cool. The next item on this list is this cute little organizer called Valvardad, and it's metal. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I could see this being used in a kitchen. I could see this being used on top of your desk. I actually think of this as the more design version of an organization solution. So if you're looking to organize a surface that's very like in your face and very visible, then I would go for using something like this. So for example, I have this bookshelf in my office right here that has glass doors, and so if I wanted to organize pencils or something inside of it, I'd be using this one and not just one of the plastic boxes, just to make it look a little bit prettier. Next up is this Tjena Black Box. It's cardboard, and I actually already have the binder dividers for these. They have these binder dividers. Those are not new, but I'll show you them anyway. The reason I love this box is that it's a really nice size, and it's only €2.50. So if you needed to store something, again, somewhere very visible, that you don't want to be spending $10 or €10 on just an aesthetically pleasing box, this one's a really nice solution because it doesn't stand out for a good reason or for a bad reason. It's just very neutral, kind of like flies under the radar, and it's perfect for organizing things. For example, my husband has a really nice looking box in the living room where he can put all of his PlayStation controllers and headsets, all those kind of like loose items that get scattered all over the TV console if they have no home. His have a home, and they're at this little box. And if I didn't have that box yet, I'd be going for this one because, again, it just blends in. I don't think anyone would even notice that it's there. They'd definitely notice if the controllers were scattered everywhere. So it's a perfect solution for a very affordable price tag. And a quick little honorable mention for anyone who has kids. There's this storage box called Skogsduva, and it's essentially the same concept as the black box I just showed you, but the kids can draw on it and decorate it themselves. It's only €3, so $3.50, something like that. And yeah, you can just buy it. They can kind of color it in and then use it to store their coloring pencils, their coloring materials, crafts, that kind of stuff, even toys. So I thought I'd leave it here for any parents who are watching this, because it's just a very fun way to kind of get your kids into organizing, because they get to first make the box and then put everything in there. So I don't have kids. I don't know if this would actually work. I'm thinking if I were a kid, I would be more persuaded to organize if I got to do some coloring first. So honorable mention. Then we have this Mavinn woven basket. It looks really handy to just, you know, store blankets, toys, even pet toys, I guess. I have looked through the reviews on this product, and a lot of people have said that it looks in the pictures like it would stand on its own, but apparently it's a little bit flimsy. It is only 10 euros. So I wasn't expecting much from it, to be honest, but it just looks like if you were to, for example, fill it with blankets or pillows, that it would work perfectly. So if you're looking for a solution for like a smaller place where you want to organize your blankets, but you don't want it to be an eyesore, then this feels like a really good solution for that. But then again, read the comments, read the reviews, see if it's a fit for you. From what I gather, it just doesn't have a lot of individual structure, but stays standing if you fill it nicely. Also from the same Mavinn collection are these two little storage woven baskets, a really nice solution for an entryway, for example, if you want to have a drop zone for your keys, your car keys, all that good stuff. It just creates a home for something that would otherwise lie on a random surface and looks really cute while serving its purpose. Also, I'm so sorry if you notice a difference in lights. I had my camera set to certain settings on manual and the light outside keeps changing. It's not cooperating with me. So if you notice that, that's what it is. I'm sorry. Please stay. But yeah, these woven baskets look like a very cute solution for a lot of different kind of organization problems. I mentioned some of the Purplingla line in my last video, so again, if you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna leave the video card up here, but I actually missed one of the products in this new range, and it's this clothes organizer. You'll probably recognize this kind of organizer format. They definitely already have this kind of solution, but just like in plain black and white, and it seems like this one is just a little bit more of like an earthy cloth material. It doesn't look as plasticky. So I feel like if you're looking for something that's going to look nicer, aesthetically speaking, in your closet, then this could be a great solution. From the reviews, it seems to hold up just as nicely as the other ones. So I could see this being useful for, again, pants, sweaters, all that stuff that you kind of tend to fold in your closet instead of hang. And if you don't have a storage solution with shelves in your closet, then this is a great way to add it. I've had one of these before, again, not from this line, and it held up pretty well. I put a lot of weight in it, never had a problem with it falling out or something like that. In this closet, I'm actually just using like a Kallax to fill in the gaps. If you want to see how I have my closet organized, I'll leave a video card here for my closet clean out, and it'll show you how I have my closet organized. But if I didn't have this Kallax solution, I'd be looking into one of these. Speaking of the Kallax shelves, they released a new box for the Kallax shelves. It's called Valtning. It's a little bit expensive. It's 18 euros, so around $20, but it's really pretty. And so if you have a Kallax somewhere in your house where a lot of people pass by, visitors, then instead of just the plain black and white kind of cloth boxes, you can opt for one of these and it'll elevate the closet a little bit. So again, it's a very aesthetically pleasing storage solution. I actually have the woven ones. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture. So these ones in mine, and those also look really nice. This one's a little lighter weight, a little bit lighter in color as well, and it just fits a more boho aesthetic. It also looks like it fits a lot more than the ones that I have, because the ones that I have are really thick, and so I end up losing some storage space to that thickness. But if I didn't have these, I'd definitely be buying some of these. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been ordering these by price, and so we're going higher up the price ladder. Next up is this Gokvalla storage box. It's very similar to another box that I showed in my first video, and I feel like it can be used for anything. Weirdly enough, they've used it for serving food in their example images, which I'm gonna show you guys here, but I would more so use this for jewelry and maybe like smaller makeup items, but I'm thinking mainly necklaces and earrings. I think that this would look very, very cute on a vanity. If you're looking for a piece that optimizes space very well, it has a lot of layers, all the layers are usable, and you want something that looks nice in your room, I recommend this one. It's only 23 euros, so like $25, so it's not super expensive. For how nice it looks, I think it's worth the price. Next is a little storage cart. Never seen it before. It's wooden and it has wheels, so you can cart it around your house. It's called the Loshult, and it just looks really nice. So if you're looking for something that you want to move around, maybe you want to store some things in your kitchen or your crafts room or your kids' room, again, a postpartum basket, I feel like this would be a really nice solution if you're not very into the metal ones. I do think that the metal ones in a certain way are a little bit more flexible. For example, in a kitchen, you don't want to be putting fruit and vegetables that could rot on a wooden surface. I mean, I guess you could, but it just feels like it'd be harder to clean. So for those kinds of things, I definitely recommend their usual metal rack. Changing lighting is killing me, but it's okay. We're just gonna move on. If you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit more appealing pleasing to the eye for your guests, then this one's an option. I could also see it being used as a little bar cart in a living room. And from the looks of it, it's not finished wood, so you could stain it. Again, please double check this, but it seems like this is one of those products because they have a few like that where they just don't finish the wood and then you can kind of, yeah, stain it. And so imagine this, but stained like dark brown. I think we're onto something here, guys. I think this could be a really cute solution. Next, I saw this Grafjallet clothing rack. This doesn't have the new tag on it, okay? So it could be that this product is not new. However, I go to IKEA a lot because I love it so much and we go there to eat a lot too because the food's so yummy. Tangent. I've never seen this and it just looks really aesthetically pleasing. Usually all their racks are just very functional but not that beautiful, and this one is beautiful. I had like a mudroom that didn't have a built-in closet and I needed a solution that would take shoes but also jackets and was sturdy enough to handle those like big jackets, especially for the winter. This is the option that I would go for. It's only 50 euros. It seems to have amazing reviews and it's probably very easy to transport in your car because I could see this just being a bunch of little metal rods. So if you're looking for a solution like this, then here's a recommendation. This one is another limited edition piece. It's the Vihkammer bedside table. It's not really an organization solution, but it has a lot of organization space for a side table. I really like that. There's nothing that I dislike more than like a very beautiful bedside table, but then you have no storage space and it's not useful. I don't like ones that are too open and don't have a drawer because for things like, you know, pills, tissues, things you just don't want lying around, then having a drawer is very handy. This one's a very beautiful wood color. It has very beautiful feet. It is a little bit pricey. It's 100 euros per, so like $110. But if you're trying to furnish your home and you don't want those typical IKEA looking bedside tables, this one is a nice twist to that. I just feel like it doesn't look very IKEA. This lighting is what I get for trying to get fancy with my camera and using manual mode instead of auto mode. Last but not least, probably the cutest and most affordable piece on this list is this Fossta bag. There's not much to say about it. It's €1. It's like $1.10, something like that. It's cute, it's reusable, it's practical. If you don't want those kind of shopping bags that just look really sad and beige, then this one's very colorful and bright, and I will be picking one of these up the next time that I go because I just think that it's a very practical thing to have in my car for when I go to the supermarket in general. So this Fossta line, this new Fossta line has so many gems. I've talked about most of them in this video or the other one, but if you search up Fossta on IKEA, you'll see all of them. They're very cute. They even have like a little organizer bag for like makeup. They have a lot of really, really nice stuff in this line. So if you're into like the more colorful pieces, girlier pieces, then the Fossta line's for you. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. If you have any of them, are they worth it? We'd love to know. I know everyone watching this video would love to know. So with that, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.